My name's Kim Mould, and with my wife, we own this company. I mean, you've asked me where I am. We're sitting on my vessel, the Valenti, in Port Penrhyn in Bangor, North Wales. Well, I live in Bangor, but I came here as a student in 1970. Well, I did a zoology degree in Bangor, and I was always interested in the sea, and eventually opportunities came up, and I seized the opportunities, and here we are. We're one of the biggest mussel farmers in Europe. I personally started back in Bangor in 1982, but mussel's been farmed in Bangor since 1962 when a fishery order was established here. Before that there was a natural fishery where the boys went out and hand-picked mussels or raked mussels from the bottom, similar as they've got in Conway today. Well, the mussel industry was really started here by what used to be the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food. They had an experimental station in Conway, and they did all the preliminary work, which led to the establishment of a fishery order in 1962. And from then, it's been leased out to various different people, and I just happen to have the biggest lease at the moment. People think about mussels being grown on ropes, because that's what they do in Scotland. Here, we grow mussels on the bottom. We go out at certain times of year and find tiny mussels in the Irish Sea. We might go as far as Morecambe Bay or to South Wales. We collect these small mussels under licence and bring them back here to the Strait. Now, the Menai Strait is a fantastic sheltered piece of water with great tidal currents, which mean food comes in and the mussels can thrive, and they don't get washed away by the storms because they're sheltered by Anglesey, which is over there. Mussels, when I started selling mussels back in the 70s, was a big business in the inland wholesale markets. They've all disappeared now because the supermarkets have killed the trade. Supermarkets don't want mussels from the Menai Strait because we're slightly polluted here, because our waters aren't as clean as they should be, and supermarkets insist that they have mussels from Scotland where they've got no population, therefore they've got no sewage and clean mussels. Value-wise, mussels aren't that big because it's a limited production. We produce here, with all the boats here, on a good year we might produce 10,000 tonnes. This year we've produced 2,000 tonnes, and a value of only about £600 or £700 a tonne, so it's not even 2 million quid this year. Some years we do 5 million quid with all the boats here together. There are 4 different companies working here in Bangor. Well, it's what I always wanted to do, basically my job. I always wanted to do something with the sea. It's interesting, it's varied all the time, we're always doing something different. It's a challenge, and yeah, if you're actually fishing, you're out on the water, what could be better? We live in a wonderful part of the world. It's absolutely fabulous. Well, it's a big moment is always launching a new vessel. Okay. I've launched 4 new vessels since I've been involved in this since '82. We built our first one in '91, named after my 2 daughters, and after that, Bonnie and Kelly. It was called the Bonnie Kelly. It still exists. It's over in Northern Ireland. That was a big heart-stopping moment because they launched the boat, of course, when they were little girls. And after that, I built one in '99. All the Mytilus, which was one we wanted because it was blue, and that worked like hell and paid for this boat we're on now. In 4 years that paid for itself and bought this boat. It was an amazingly successful boat, but it worked so hard we wore it out. I sold that on to a friend of mine in Ireland. He's refurbished it and it's going still.